Hello everyone, my name is Timothy Lee Grant and welcome back to another Leetcoding video. So let's continue our path on two pointers. So that's the topic which we are focusing on and that's what we will continue to do. So let me minimize myself here and let's find the next easy. Looks like it's this one, palindrome linked list. Okay, well technically I guess that 202 was the next easy. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Whatever. We're going to do another linked list video. So, 234. Palindrome linked list. Given the head of a singly linked list, return true if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. So, from what we have done in the past, we know what a palindrome is. It's the same. It kind of has a mirror image from its middle. So we look here, the 1 and the 1, okay, the 2 and the 2, okay, they kind of match with each other. Now this is not a palindrome because it's not mirror image. This would be a 2 and a 2. Okay, so thinking about how I might be able to go about doing this, I first need some way of maybe like determining what the middle is, or what I might be able to do is, well, okay, I was thinking possibly I have some kind of like stack and I add a 1 to the stack, I add a 2 to the stack, and then I pop from the stack, right? Now I pop from this. Is it the same? Is it 2 and the item which I just popped, which is 2? It is, so I continue to the next one. So this does require me to know what the middle element is, right? Because I would need to know if I'm pushing to the stack or popping from the stack. The other thing that I was thinking is if this was a doubly linked list, I could go this way and then pop back. No, I don't think that would quite work. So how might I do this? So I mean, the only thing that's really coming to my head right now is that idea of pushing and popping from a stack. If I can iterate through the linked list once, I can get the length of the linked list. So the way that you could do that is start equals head. So I'm going to start at the head, and then while start, I'm going to keep going until it's null. So I am going to go size plus equals 1, and we're going to have size be initially equal to 0, and then start, there's just maybe a node like that, like node, and then node equals node dot next. So then just move to the next one. So we're going to continue going from one to the other to the other to the other until we hit the end of it. Okay, and we're going to increase size by 1 each time. So that tells me what the size is. So now I guess I can go through, would it be size divided by 2? So I'm trying, it would, and what if there is a middle element? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is even. What if it was odd? Like what if we had a 3 in here? That's also a palindrome, right? Because we don't care about, like, this is technically mirror imaged with itself. So how do I work that situation? I guess I just don't add it. So if size mod 2 is equal to 0, pass else. Okay, so the mod 2 means that this is going to be even, right? So in this case, it's even. So this is odd number. So then what do? I need to iterate through my linked list again, I think. So we're going to do start up here again. So our node equals head. So we're going to start back up at the head and then iterate through. Okay, so I have to push to my stack until I reach the halfway point. Okay, so while current location is less than halfway. Okay, so current location is equal to 0. So we're starting at 0. Location is equal to 0, and halfway is equal to size divided by 2. Okay, so while we're less than halfway, what do we want to do? We want to keep appending to the stack. So my stack dot append what was it? What did I call it? Node dot val. Okay, and then what do I want to do? I want to go to the next value. So node equals node dot next. So I'm going to the next one. Okay, so now we've hit the halfway point. So current location. Okay, so current location plus equals 1. So now current location is actually the current location, we're here. This is the case where it's actually odd. So we have a node here. And so now we are here at this middle one, okay? And so we kind of want to skip over the middle one. We don't want to deal with that. So node equals node dot next. Okay, and then while node. So we're going to keep going until the node is, until we're done with the linked list. So while, so we need to current element is equal to my stack dot pop. So we're going to pop from the stack, get that element. If node dot val does not equal current element, we return false. Okay, else we go to the next element. Node equals node dot next. Okay, and then if we finish all of this, then we can just return true, because we hit the end and we didn't find anything that broke the rule. Okay, so now we need to do the even case, which should be the exact same thing as this. Okay, should be the exact same thing as this, but we don't have this because we need to just come here, then we hit the halfway point, and we're less than halfway. And then what we do is we just go to the next one, and the next one should be the mirror image. So we can just go and take this and delete it. Okay, do we want to see if it works? Let's try it. Oh, right. I didn't even do this. My stack is equal to here. Okay. That didn't count. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So I am going to take this to ChatGPT to see if there's a way to kind of clean things up, because I'm always, just because you passed it doesn't mean that it can't be improved. So I'm gonna come here, look at this. Can you see how to improve or clean up my code? Okay, so let's see. Oh, by the way, what's the runtime complexity? This one is going to be, so I'm going through the list here, so that's O of n. Then in this one, I'm going through the list once, so that's O of n. This is also going through the list, so that's O of n. So O of n plus, and only one of these are going to hit. So O of n plus O of n equals O of n. So that's what the time complexity is. All right, so use fast and slow pointers to find midpoint of the linked list. Reverse the second half of the linked list. Compare to the first half. So yeah, we have that. Okay, so we just say if we don't have a head, or if we don't even have a linked list, so head doesn't exist, then we just return true. If there's only one element, so head.next doesn't exist, we also need to return true because it's only that one element. Okay, so find the midpoint using fast and slow pointer. So fast, slow. So well, fast and fast next. Slow equals slow.next. Fast equals fast.next next. Okay, so you're going 2 times. Okay, and then that gets you the midpoint. Okay, this is just overly complicated. Reverse it while slow. Okay. All right, so yeah, this is just an overly complicated version of what I did here. So anyways, we got it. We got it. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did, subscribe. That would be amazing. I make Leetcode videos every single day, and we're going to continue to do so. All right, so yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.